I'm Kyle Bradshaw from Nelson-Rigg, and today I'm going to break down the differences between the Hurricane and the Trails End tail bags. The Trails End tail bags are made of our Ultramax material. They've been in our lineup for a really long time, and they've been the go-to for many of you out there. This year, we have released a brand new version of these tail bags that are super popular in our TPU material, and that's going to be the Hurricane tail bags. Now we have a whole Hurricane collection, but today we're focusing on these two tail bags right here, the Dual Sport and the Adventure in the Hurricane lineup. We're going to compare those with the original Trails End versions in the Adventure and the Dual Sport. So we're going to take a look at the exact features and benefits and differences that these bags have between one another. Now all of the bags on the table here share the same 4-point mounting system with our tension lock buckles that we found to be super strong, super robust, and they just provide a great firm hold to the motorcycle. The bottom of all these bags have our anti-slip material that is non-marring. They've all got molly loops here on the top. They look a bit different aesthetically just because we have to stitch them to the dry bag material itself, but in form and function, these bags all function exactly the same. They carry your goods for wherever the journey takes you. Now when it comes to durability, they're both very, very durable materials. This TPU is super strong and robust, and the Textile has just been proven to be a very abrasion resistant and a very great material for off-road and adventure riding. Now when it comes to cleanliness out there on the trail, the Textile version does get dusty very quick, and that dust kind of penetrates into the fabric. And while you're out there, these look a little bit dirtier than that of the Hurricane version. Now when you get home, you're going to hit either one of these with a hose, and that dust just falls right off of either one of these bags, so it's not really a big deal. It's just while you're out there riding, the dust sticks to this one a little bit more than it sticks to the Hurricane version over here. Now the Trails End Textile tail bags here, made of our Ultramax material, are a very, very water resistant bag. It's a stitched or sewn bag, so anywhere that there is a needle mark, a stitch, or a seam, water can eventually penetrate through the material. Now I've personally ridden multiple days in the rain without rain covers on my Trails End tail bags and tank bag and have not had water get into the bag. Now where there is a caveat, if you're going to park your bike out in front of a restaurant or park it overnight, I would remove the bag from the motorcycle if it's going to be out in the rain the entire time, because water can then sit on top and potentially penetrate into the bag. Now we do sell rain covers as an accessory that you can put over this bag, and then it doesn't matter where you leave your bike for however long, you know that your goods are going to be 100% waterproof. Or you can carry one of our Defender Extreme motorcycle covers with you, and then whenever you get to where you're going, you cover the entire motorcycle and your tail bag, and all of its contents will remain perfectly dry whenever you get back out to the motorcycle. Now in addition to the waterproof nature of these bags, there is one other very striking and very visible difference, and that's going to be the fact that the Trails End tail bags in both these sizes, the Dual Sport and the Adventure, are expandable. You can release the expansion zipper here in the center and get several more inches of storage capacity out of both of these bags. So when we dig into the actual measurements of the bags, you're going to notice that the Trails End line is a little bit smaller than the Hurricane line, but in their expanded form, we're going to find that the Trails End line actually holds a little bit more than that of the Hurricane. Let's dig into those dimensions to see just exactly what we're looking at. Starting off with the Trails End Dual Sport tail bag. This bag's going to measure 10.5 inches by 8.5 inches by 4 inches in its compressed format, and it's going to hold about 7 liters of goods. Then once expanded, the Trails End Dual Sport tail bag is going to be 10.5 by 8.5 by 7.5 inches in height, and that's going to give us an expanded capacity of 13 liters. The Hurricane tail bag is going to come in at 10.5 by 8.5 by 6 inches in height, and it's going to give you approximately 12 liters of storage. Now moving over to the Adventure-sized tail bags. The Trails End Adventure tail bag is going to measure in at 14 inches by 11 inches by 7 inches in height, giving us about 18 liters of storage. Now when the expansion zipper is deployed on the Trails End Adventure tail bag, we're getting 11 inches of height for an expanded capacity of 30 liters. Moving up from that, we have the Hurricane Adventure tail bag. With the same overall footprint, 14 inches by 11 inches, but the height comes in at 9 inches, giving us 28 liters of storage. Now, a feature and benefit of the Trails End Adventure tail bag is the fact that you can fit nearly any full-face motorcycle helmet into this tail bag, which is what we have right here. We have an extra large helmet inside the expanded tail bag. Now over here in the Hurricane tail bag, we have an extra large built wheel helmet as well. As you can see, the top is rounded and it was a little bit tricky to get this thing zipped closed. But depending on the shell shape and size of your particular full face helmet, it is possible to get a full face helmet inside the Hurricane tail bag. Now when it comes to the Trails End tail bag, there is not a full face motorcycle helmet that we have found that will not fit inside that tail bag. It fits perfectly any helmet all the way up to a 5 extra large that we've attempted to fit inside this tail bag over here. Now the Hurricane version is a little bit different. This here is an extra large built wheel helmet, and as you saw, as I was unzipping this, it was a bit tight inside there. Now my medium Arai full face helmet, the Defiant Pro, fits absolutely perfectly like a glove in there. So depending on the manufacturer, the shell shape, and the size of the helmet, you know you're set with the Trails End. And the Hurricane, you might have to measure your helmet to see if it's gonna work. And there you have it, the breakdown between the Trails End and the Hurricane tail bags in both the Dual Sport and the Adventure sizes. Now, if you have any questions about these tail bags, differences, similarities, or if you'd like to know which one of these bags work best on your particular motorcycle in the particular areas that you're riding in or the particular adventure that you're going to be taking, please leave a comment down below or give us a call, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. I'm Kyle Bradshaw from Nelson-Rigg. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, take care and ride safe out there.